Hey everybody, this is Herschel from High School Top 200. This 2016 review of Southland Boys High School is brought to you by Fineline Barbers. Vinnie from Fineline Barbers is holding a Aotearoa barbering competition next year in September 2017. He's joined up with a major barbering supplier and also a few other supporting companies that will create and bring to you the Aotearoa Barber competition next year. What Vinnie has done is that Vinnie and the suppliers have put together this competition so that it can grow and also bring to light the culture and also the craft of barbering and for what they do for us as a people. We want to bring to they want to bring to light this industry that they have and everything that goes along with it. Fineline Barbers is going to make up a Facebook page and Instagram page for this competition, and it's for us as viewers to go on to these pages and then look at barbers from around the country, put their work on these Facebook pages and also this Instagram page, so that we can discover who they are, even if they're not within our reach. This is so that they can promote the barbers that are from around the country, that when they come up to the competition in September next year, we'll all be familiar with who they are. The best thing about this is that it's able to promote all barbers around the country all in one space, and that we can even book to get haircuts from these barbers when they come up here to competition. So that if you're in one part of the country and you love a barber whose barbers work from somewhere else, you can actually book that person on the day on the competition day, so that you can get a cut from him. For the barbers, it's going to be great because there's going to be heaps of vendors there as well, and so that you can buy your supplies and get your networking going, and you can meet different people and sort of broaden your range of who you deal with. And there's great stuff to sell product there as well. So watch out for that Aotearoa Barber competition with Fineline Barbers, and Vinnie's the guy to hit up for that. So keep an eye out for that Instagram and Facebook page. Hopefully there's some guys down there in Southland who can cut hair real good, and so have a look at this. I'm always pretty keen at seeing who's some good barbers out there. So this review about Southland Boys, I'm always a fan of Southland Boys. I really like them, mate. I think they're a really good team, and even this year I thought they were a pretty good team. The only thing I don't really like is the fact that I don't like it when first 15s. I don't like it, and I understand why, but I just don't like it when they don't play other first 15s around the country and play against schoolboys and guys their own age and things like that. I don't know, for me as a player, I would rather play first 15 players if I was in the first 15. Why would I want to play guys who are under 19 or under 21? I mean, I thought the whole point of it was to be playing guys and, have that sort of connection with other guys and be like, yeah, we're kind of we're on the same level kind of thing. Whereas others, it just feels like, yeah, doesn't feel right to me anyway. But I wished that they were like that. They had a massive year this year. I really thought that Southland Boys did a lot for themselves in terms of coming out and showing who they were. They had that big win against Otago Boys that was on TV. I think before that, a lot of people weren't too convinced about what they had and who they had in it. For me, I always knew that Southland Boys was good. There was no doubt about that. But when I first watched that game on TV, and then I started watching others that were sent to me, I found out how good Mitch Taylor was. I also found out how good Josh Mason was. I also found out how good Ethan DeGroot was good. How good he was. I saw Jay Renton get better. Bill Pullen was another one that I really wanted to see more of, and just from the games that I got sent and from that game that was on TV, it just made me realize how good these players were. And Caleb Talamahina was another one that was really good. And despite that, despite his runaway try, there's more of it to him. I just wish we had more games of theirs as well on TV and stuff, because they had a lot of talent there. and despite even what happened at the top four, and I know a lot of people keep saying that they shouldn't have been there, you know, they didn't deserve to be there. It's just like, well, to the structures, they made it through. They should have been there. But I mean, like, they played to the structure and they got through. So that's why. I think I just really wish that they had played more first 15s. I know they're so far away from everyone, and even getting to them or them getting to somebody else, it would have been a lot. But yeah, that's just the way that I see it. I mean, I would have liked to see them, you know, play guys like maybe like Scots College or Palmy Boys or Nelson, and you know, even, you know, Shirley would have been great to go against them as well. Like even just on that island themselves. But yeah, yeah, I just thought they were great. You know, Flynn is just one of the best hookers I've seen around first 15 for ages, just because of his high work rate that he has, and he's not even that big. He's not even like a big sized dude, but he just mongrels it out every single time. Everything that he puts in, he just mongrels it in, and then, you know, he'll clean out bigger guys than him. You know, he'll clean out guys who are probably even stronger than him. But his determination to get that person off the ball is what wins for him every single time. And then personally for me, I would rather someone like that will be able to do that than a person that's actually stronger. You know, like, because that hustle game is going to be what wins it for that guy, instead of the guy who knows that he's strong and has got in his head that he's strong, but then he doesn't actually use it. I wish that he got more time in the New Zealand secondary schools. And I'm a big fan of Flynn and what he can do, and I really wish he got more time. I mean, I thought he should have started, and that's not a down to Bradley, but like, I just thought Flynn was clearly the better hooker. But yeah, it would have been cooler to see him get more time in that. I mean, maybe because he had it last year, that they just thought, oh, yeah, we'll just give Bradley a lot of time, or a lot more time, and Bradley stood up as well. But yeah, I thought Flynn was by far the best hooker this year. I actually thought Mitch Taylor would have made the Barbarians this year. I actually thought that he was going to have a show at it, but I don't know. I guess not. Him and Jay Renton, I thought were pretty good. But for next year, and the guys that I'm looking up for next year, obviously Jacob Payne and Josh Mason are guys that I'm looking forward to next year. They have a lot of guys actually coming back too. Ricky Dungy's coming back. The prop, Ben and Curtis Williams is going to be mean next year. He's going to be one that I want to watch next year, and what he can do. And it depends whether he goes to number 8 or if he goes to, or if he stays at blindside. That'll be pretty good too. Alan Gillies is coming back. Ben Pope, Caleb is going to be there. Because Gregory Wood can come back. Whether he's coming back or not, I don't know. But I know that he can come back. But they still have like other guys coming through, like Quinn White, Oliver Lee. Who are the other ones that were there? Harry McCullum is there. I think Ben, because I know Ben Pope can play first 5. So maybe he moves there, or they might have somebody else in the lower ranks, those guys that are pretty keen to come through. Ethan will probably play halfback, because I know Ethan can come back as well. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do, and be interesting to see who comes back and the team that they put together, because they have really good players down there. They have guys that make reps a lot, and that's cool. You know, there's not a lot of teams that can really battle it out with them down there, but the more that you have in reps and the more that the players play reps, is the better I feel that the players get. So the more rep players that you have at Southland playing reps against other better players around that region, you know, it's only going to benefit their first 15, and it's going to be good. Next year, I'm thinking they'll probably be a top 15, probably a top 15 team, maybe 15 to 20. I would be looking at them because I would be seeing who the guys will be that will stand up for sure. Ben will be one for sure that I think will stand up. Caleb will be the ones for sure. Curtis as well, along with that. Jacob and Mason, but then it's just like, who out of those guys are going to be that outright leader kind of guy? And so that's what I'll be looking out for these guys. These guys will be a good lot to play against in preseason too. So I think if you go at them, hook something up with them, and see how good you are. That's a review for this year. Look forward to next year as well. See what Southland Boys going to bring. Peace.